Hello. Sorry I'm late. Bit of hassle. My partner's unwell, so I've had to come downstairs to the living room instead of my normal room because she's upstairs in the bedroom. So out of the way from the missus because she's ill and I'm having to set everything up. It's a nightmare. Right, I'm just trying to get set up. Again, I'll explain why I'm in a different room. Hello everybody that's slowly joining me. I'm just trying to set things up. Sorry, I'm still getting used to this vloggy stuff, whatever it's called, live stuff. How do I even know when I'm... Hello everybody. I'm in a different room today because my partner's unwell. So, she's not feeling very well. So I'll do the shout out soon. I'm just trying to get stuff sorted. It's just a bit... Ugh. Here we go, finding that. I'm trying to get the other screen set up, you see, so I can see everyone's messages. Without hearing myself as well. I hope everyone's doing all right. Hopefully this will go as good as last time. We've had a couple of good sessions. Hopefully this will convert. I do apologise. We'll get going in a minute. I'm just trying to set up like I keep saying. No one needs to be sorry for being late. I'm late. I didn't get started going until about 4 minutes past. Right, so I'll start doing a few shout outs. Hello, Danny Bongo. How you doing? Scott Lee. Evening, mate. Drunken Demon. Hello, my friend. Sal Riz. Hey, mate. Carl Elam. Yo. Shaky Channel Reviews. Hello again. Butch 1976. Hey up, mate. So did you lot see my video going on about, obviously Terminator 6 is going to be out a week in the UK before you lot get it in America. So what do you reckon about me actually, I've never done out like that before, but as soon as I've watched the film, run outside of the actual theatre section and then ask people if they liked it or not, film them, and even if it's just the odd response of yes, no, I liked it or not, it'll at least then give you a gauge of how, you know, people are taking the film without ruining it for you. Do you reckon that's a good idea? Yeah, Drunken Demon. I thought so, mate. Yeah, good man. I mean, luckily I don't get embarrassed. So it's like, you know, I can watch the film because, like I said, I'm going to be quite biased. I'm a Terminator fan, so I might see it as, you know, quite good. But even if it's not good, you know what I mean? I might be like, yes, oh, it's the best Terminator film I've ever seen. And everyone else is probably thinking the total opposite. So, I don't know. 1 second, guys. Won't be upside down 6 without me out, would I? Right, we've got any questions then? What's everyone been thinking? Have you read that interview with Arnold Schwarzenegger? Carl Reese as a T1000. Oh, it would be cool to see Carl Reese in a T1000. Mega Drive music. Yeah, it would. Same cast. The only problem is Patrick... Oh, God, I forgot his bloody name now. Robert Patrick, he's getting older now, so I don't know how you explain a T1000 aging. So that would be the only issue. But then CGI kicks into play yet again, but it's a lot of work. But then if there's a story to be told, there's a story to be told. Maximus Decimus, evening, mate. yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger was saying, wasn't he, that he was on set and James Cameron's busy with his Avatar stuff and that, and I took that as a subtle, he wasn't hardly bloody there, you know what I mean? That's how I took it, and this is me being honest, and I do try to be as positive as possible when it comes to out to do with this franchise. But you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger's saying, yeah, James Cameron's a busy guy with Avatar, this, that, and the other, but he did turn up, you know, I'm paraphrasing here, you know, every now and then, and it's making me think, yeah, was he there as much as we bloody hope he was? Because you know, I'm thinking, yeah, was he? I've got his bloody iPad. Screen keeps going off. Have you all read the interview? Did you read it? I left it in not last video before, a link to it. Right, let's start. I'm going to start reading some questions anyway, but I think T1000 is overdone at this point. So Riz, I think the T1000 is overdone at this point. Every hash they have done did not come close to the original, so let's try something different, I hope. So Riz, exactly. You can't redo the T1000. It's been there, done. It's the day and age that the T1000 come out was a day and age where that was groundbreaking stuff. So it's near on impossible to beat that again. Even if they brought out something new and it was mega, because we're so used to and desensitized to CGI now, you know, we're going to be like, yeah, it was all right, but it wasn't no mega, you know what I mean? Unless they come out with something new. And the only positives I've got of stuff coming new is James Cameron's new underwater technology that no one's seen us using yet, and it's being filmed in 3D. It is actually it's a 3D movie as well. So, you know, whether that helps enhance what Gabriel Luna's going to be, or, you know, what his demon's going to be, I'm not sure. But, yeah, you can't beat the T1000. If we had something, say, Gabriel Luna come out, how can I word it? Okay, right. Say however Gabriel Luna's going to be the villain. If we played that in 1992, the year after, it'd be groundbreaking because of the year, the day and age. But nowadays, it's, you know, the CGI, it just isn't, you know, none of us find it spectacular anymore. It's like when you go to a Marvel movie, they destroy everything and everything's blowing up left, right, and centre, and you're not into it that much because it's unbelievable. I find movies, this is why I like British movies, and this is me being biased to my country, but if you watch a British movie, an action movie, compared to an American action movie, we keep it more real. We don't have big mega explosions and a car blowing up because it's been shot twice in the petrol tank. Over here, we keep it real, and there'll be bullet holes and glass flying. And people say if they've been captured by the villain, there won't be this mega big explosion. There'll be a paper cut. And the reason it works is because you can relate to a paper cut. You know, you can relate to having your finger chopped off, even though you've never had your finger chopped off, God forbid anyway. You can kind of imagine a finger being chopped off, small injuries. So when you're watching a Marvel movie and something over drastically CGI'd to the max, you can't relate to it. And that's where films are going wrong, you know? So I'm hoping that Tim Miller's going to do what he said he's going to do, and he's going to keep it grounded. So it's going to be relatable. So what happens, we will relate to, hence we'll feel the fear because we can imagine it happening to us. I mean, I can't imagine my whole street detonating because some bloke in an iron suit's come flying past. You know what I mean? It's I think you lot get where I'm at as well. I think it's kind of common sensual, isn't it? But let's see where we're at. Cars don't stop bullets. Craig Coleman, exactly. Most bullets, if you're hid behind a door, unless it's an American police car where they sometimes have it armour plated, if you shot at a British police car, the bullet will go straight through the passenger door and straight out the driver's side. But ding, and whoever's on the other side is going to get bloody hurt. I'm not worried that another. Even though I'm saying we can't relate to a lot of the injury stuff in Marvel films and that, I'm not. I will be honest as well. I'm not worried about the CGI that's going to be in Terminator though. I believe Tim Miller in his Blur Studios and James Cameron's studio, I can't remember off the top of my head, they know what they're doing. They know how to get it down, you know what I mean? And with them having creative differences, they are going to have kept it at a minimum, but, you know, where less is more. That's the hope anyway. LOL. So Riz, let's not mention Michael Bay. Oh my God, Michael Bay. He's terrible. Terrible. It's every time something gets shot, there's big flares of sparks flying off. Oh, God, it's horrible, disgusting. ILM. Yeah, that's it, ILM. So Industrial Light and Magic. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just trying to blooming. Carl Elam, this film needs to have a good story. Quality CGI should be a given. Yeah, the quality CGI should be a given. Good story, and I think we are going to get a good story. Someone was saying today that James Cameron wasn't involved in writing the story. Yes, he was. He was in the writer's room. The writer's room reported to him every evening to make sure it was all right. It's his story. Drunken Demon, I think the TX might come back. Please, no TX. The Swiss Army knife arm, you know what I mean? Disgusting. Flamethrower, then it's a blooming still saw, then it's a laser beam, then it's a blooming sledgehammer or whatever else. It's you can't, you know, that's the last machine I want to see is the TX. A horrible design. I think I said it last time. It's like the director said to everyone, let's invent a Terminator that's better than the other two. Everyone come in with their ideas and we'll stick them all in it. All of them in the TX. And we'll have it be a Terminator that looks in a mirror and sees itself upon itself. Self. That's what they did with the TX. Horrendous. Absolutely horrendous machine. Oh my God. TX looks like it came out of a cartoon or something. Exactly, Maximus Decimus. Xenophon, hello mate. Cybernet Systems, they need to get the score bang on. I know, I'm hearing more about Brad Fiedel again. I haven't read, Terminator fans have put some up, I haven't read it yet, but it's umming and ahhing whether he's in or out. He did want to do it. He says if Jim Cameron had have asked him to do it, he'd have done it. And I agree totally that I heard that like from day one though, that if he ever got asked to do it, so God knows why, it'll be Tim Miller wanting to add his own little bit of salt and pepper to it, you know what I mean? Trying to separate, as much as it's a follow on, trying to separate it from being a T2, you know what I mean? He wants to make it his own, and everyone does. I believe everyone does this. I've said this before. Directors want to have a Terminator movie under their belt. Yeah, I directed that Terminator movie. You know, they want a good Terminator movie under the belt because it's a good achievement if you get it right. So this is my feeling why we haven't got Brad Fiedel back, because Tim Miller's trying to have his own thing. Gas Shaw, what footage do you think Arnold saw? Maybe the 15 minutes he saw was a snippet they are editing for a trailer. The interesting thing about the interview was that he mentioned March for a trailer. Yeah, I've been saying April 1st and 4th is when Paramount are at CinemaCon. So March for a bit of a trailer, possibly. I think what I'm thinking would have been meant was they were getting whatever ready for March, the end of March, ready for the beginning of Paramount's CinemaCon on the 4th. And then what we'll do is someone will write up what they saw, and then that'll spread around the internet for a bit, and then we'll get it end of April. I've heard 28th of April for a long time now that we will get our first trailer. I hope we get it before, but then I hope we get a trailer that's fully developed. Because do you remember Venom, when they brought out a trailer? They had, I don't know the characters in it, but the bloke who played Venom riding along on a motorbike and the two Jeeps smashing up. Well, they had that, whereas riding a bike, the two Jeeps smashing up without Venom's arms pulling it in. They didn't put the CGI in. So I don't want an incomplete trailer. I want a trailer that's had all CGI in, as it's going to look in the movie, not, oh, here's what it's kind of going to look like. We haven't coloured it in yet, you know what I mean? It needs to be done properly. So if we have to wait till the end of April for a decent trailer, then that's good, because we need a good buzz. We don't need any negative talk, anything in properly done. We need the full shabam. So sorry, just looking for a question. Maximus Decimus again. Will John Connor be there? I think John will be dead. They stopped Judgment Day, so Carl gets sent back. No John. I think a lot of us have said this. It's I believe we're going to lose John. I think we'll see John because of Jude Colley. There'll be a remake of the end of Terminator 2. Another Termination unit will possibly come back, or John will disappear. I've been saying disappear. Grindhouse Grotto has been saying a Terminator comes back. So I reckon John might disappear, just because of what's happened, you know, the timeline, and because no one was sent back ever, because there was no need to send anyone back. John wasn't born, so John disappears. But leaving, I know people say, well, that's impossible for Sarah Connor to remember it if it never happened, but is it? Because time travel is impossible anyway, so is it? You know, and I forgot what I was going to say. I do think that, yeah, we're definitely losing John, though. That's it, because James Cameron wants to totally reinvent the franchise. So what is reinventing in my eyes? It's not turning the Termination units pink underneath. They're made of pink titanium now. It's reinvent the franchise. Let's go a different direction. Let's avoid this John Connor being hunted down story for a bit. Maybe not permanently, but for a bit, because it ain't worked after Terminator 2 in the last 3 movies. It keeps hashing up. This chasing John shit isn't working. So, well, it worked in the first 2, but it's not working anymore. So let's take it, reinvent it, move it in another direction. And I do honestly believe that they're not going to be scared of wiping John out. Gosh, sure. I hope they delay the trailer till the end of the summer. Personally, I'm loving all the guessing and speculation. Yeah, I'm loving all the guessing and speculation, but I do really want to just get something to grip my teeth into now, because we are going to start feeling like we're going round in circles. There is a lot of nice, lovely theories out there. Some of them are really funny. Some of them are really clever. Some of them are a bit, But I do want a trailer for something to sink my teeth into. Please don't give away what Gabrielle Luna is. Please don't give away the story. Just give us maybe a bit of Sarah Connor, you know, in a bit of an explosion or something. Just a bit of narration or something. Just something to tuck our teeth into. Sorry if I keep looking down. I have to blooming read the thingy. But Cybernet Systems. Have I read the Terminator Infiltrator books? No, I've read the Infiltrator one. That's where I got the idea that Grace might be the I-950, because of a scarring human still, and in that Infiltrator, it brings up the I-950, and she does look like that. She probably isn't. I mean, we're going off a photo of those three. So hopefully she isn't an I-950 and she's something more clever and more, you know, better thought up. But you get me, don't you? Yeah. So There's loads of blooming writing here, sorry. Chris Mooney, did you not like Terminator Salvation? I went to the cinema to watch it in 2009 and I enjoyed it. I didn't like John Connor, who played John Connor. I keep forgetting his bloody name. Who played John Connor in Salvation? Sorry. Bale, thank you. BWO Paradise Rally Videos. Hello, mate. I was going to say hello to you next anyway, but yeah, nice one, Christian Bale. Yeah, he did my head in, and I think I said this before. He wasn't meant to be playing John Connor. He forced himself into that role. He was supposed to be playing... I don't know, but he wasn't supposed to be playing that role. That's what I heard. Sarah Kicklespoon. Hello, mate. Sarah Connor will be FBI's most wanted fugitive and adult John Connor will be a hacker gone off radar. I doubt John will be a hacker gone off radar, but Sarah Connor, especially with the way terrorism and stuff is these days, Sarah Connor is going to be up there, right next to the T-800 as one of the most wanted domestic fugitives. Yes, most definitely. We've got border control. We've got there's a bloke, he's a British actor, he's playing someone that's X-ray machine operator. So we're gonna have, whether it be comedy part of it or something like that, but they're gonna be having to try and get either Grace or the T-800 or Gabrielle Luna's going to have to try and get through the X-ray machine, and it'll be a stand-up thing where you walk through and it'll scan through your body. And obviously when they start seeing nuts and bolts, I'm just being crude, if they start seeing nuts and bolts, it's then going to fly off the handle at the border or airport or wherever it is. But yeah, there's definitely going to be a scene where there's 3D scanner at the border control. Wayne Kinney, hey dude, love the channel, been watching your uploads for weeks, can't wait for Dark Fate. Wayne Kinney, glad to have you on board. Hope you're well, mate. God damn. Carmelo, Segro, hey TUD6, yeah, how you doing, mate? Can you tell me how to pronounce the last part of your name, Carmelo? Is it Sigro? Drunken Demon, hope the future war will be like the T2 opening one. Yeah, well, did you ever see the behind the scenes where there was in Spain pretending that it's Mexico or wherever it is, and they had skeleton figures in the sand and downed helicopters and stuff like that? I think we're going to have quite a substantial future war scene. I mean, apart from Salvation, I can't remember now, I'm just going, because that was in the future war. We always get a hint of the future war, don't we? But I reckon this will be quite a substantial future war. And talking to future war, if we get the trilogy, I believe T8 will be the future war movie, because they know that we want a future war movie. Well, 99.9% of us want a future war movie. How it would go down, I don't know. Would it? I mean, it'd be good to have it from both sides. You know, say Future War 1 from John Connor and Natalia Reyes's side, in the style of Saving Private Ryan and Hacksaw Ridge. If you haven't seen Hacksaw Ridge, because most people have seen Saving Private Ryan, get on it, because it's as good as Saving Private Ryan. If we get a Future War that's like Saving Private Ryan, geez, God, that would be the best freaking war film out, I think. But then do it from that side, the Resistance side, and then do another movie, Future War movie, from the actual Machines side, from an I-950 side or something like that. You know, them try Skynet's point of view. Lee Parsons, why do you think Gabrielle Luna is playing a guitar in some set shots? that is a bit of a red herring. What he was doing there was he was serenading someone on set because it was the birthday. It isn't actually part of his role. A lot of people got that confused. Thought, oh God, yeah, he's going to be pretending he's busking and then kick off. No, he was serenading someone for the birthday, singing happy birthday, playing the guitar in the middle of shooting. And yeah, someone got a shot of it and then tried to fob it off as, yeah, he's doing this, that and the other. So, but it wouldn't be bad if he was playing a guitar busking, because what is an infiltrator? It does everything to look natural and normal, and the last person you're going to think is coming after you is the bloke busking for money down the road. Jinder Mar Barbs super duper modern day Mara. Marcus Wright returning? Question mark. No. No, silly idea. As much as it was a good idea, it was a silly idea. It just, a Terminator doesn't know it's a Terminator. It makes absolutely no sense. But no, he will not be in this one, I can guarantee that. Say that's a nice bike. Hey, Upside Down 6, do you think Grace, Craig Shaw, do you think Grace will be from the future or the present? From the future. She's an I-950 or a future assassin that is an I-950. But she's definitely, even if she's not called an I-950, look up Terminator I-950 and you'll see where I'm coming from. How they're grown, how they work. But from the future. John Elk, Gabriel Luna, who plays good or bad Terminator? We're being told he's a villain. I believe he's going to be a villain. I've looked at some of his acting as well, and he's a good actor, so I believe that he's going to be, you know, playing the role of a decent villain as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But I don't want to see anything about him in the trailers. I do not want a Genesis trailer where we find out everything before anything. I don't know what goes through their minds when they're sticking trailers together, but I do not know a living human being that likes to know the plot twist and everything in a film before they go and watch it. So why they get it in their head? Oh, I know what we'll do. We'll just let everyone know what's going on. You know, we'll give away all the secrets. It's like your nan giving away that special blooming recipe. So don't do it. You don't do it. Jeez, I'm just gonna have a drink. Sorry. There'll be a few of you in the next few days that will have blue. Your writing will be blue, where you'll be moderators, because there's a couple of you that I trust on here that I trust can keep this chat clean. Don't mind a bit of swearing, but anyone being abusive to anyone's just not acceptable. It's not the place I want to be, you know what I mean? We're not here to upset each other and stuff like that. I've not seen it ever in the comments. I'm just saying that I've assigned a few of you to be moderators. I'm going to assign a few more to be moderators. That people that I trust, that I know always leave decent comments and decent constructive criticism. So if you see a blue spanner next to your name and your name's blue, it's because you've been given the power to kick people off or get rid of people that are being idiots. Lee Parsons, do I own any Terminator memorabilia? I don't know. I'm a Terminator fan of the movies, and not that there's anything wrong with having memorabilia. It's just I've been ill, had a stroke, had brain surgery. I've struggled getting back on my feet, and I'm still getting back on my feet, and it's just money hasn't been the best. It hasn't been. It's a luxury I can't afford. As much as I'd like to get the odd bit of Terminator gear here and there, and I would like it, you know what I mean? I just can't. It's one of those things I can't do. So my way of having memorabilia is this, doing this with you guys, making videos about Terminator. And the missus don't tell me off for doing it. It's great. She actually encourages it, so it's all good. So this is my memorabilia. You know, I can always look back on this There's all, if I ever get rich one day, then I will get stuff, but I don't own any at the moment. I've got all the movies, you know, all on my phones and iPads and that. I haven't got them in physical form, but I own everything movie-wise. But no memorabilia. Open this iPad. Cybernet Systems. Upside Down 6. Would you like the new movie to be like more of a horror like T1 or sci-fi like T2 or a bit of both? I think a bit of both, but if you gave me a T1 version with better music, because I'll be honest with you, I'm not honest Terminator fan. I wasn't too keen on the T1 music, and it's not rubbish. It suits the film, but it doesn't work today, in my eyes. That's my eyes. T2's music, magic. It's timeless, I believe. Unless they invent some other weird cuckoo rhythm or something, I don't know. But yeah, Camelo S. Crow. I have a Terminator action figure, but it's not directly from the movie. What's it from then? Let me know in the comments below. BWO Paradise Rally videos. I've just begun to rewatch the Sarah Connor Chronicles. It's actually pretty good. Confession, I've only watched 3 episodes of the Sarah Connor Chronicles. I am struggling to find where to watch it, if I'm being honest. Decent copies. I'm not really into those, you know, like F movies and stuff like that, pirating stuff. I'm not into doing that. 1, because the copies are rubbish, and 2, I'm not out for getting all my computers and that virus stuff. So I don't, and I can't really afford to buy big box sets for 50 odd quid a pop. So, I don't know. Is it really worth watching though? Let me know. Jeff Link, A Upside Down 6, Grindhouse Grotto wants to do a live chat discussion with you when the movie comes out. Thoughts on that? I think it would be awesome if you guys did a live chat. Yeah, I can't see why not. If you guys want it, he wants it, I want it, that's fine. I'm up for whatever. That's a while away though, isn't it, when the movie comes out? So, you know, I think me and Grindhouse should probably do something, say, in a month or so. See how we get on, and then we can arrange to do something with a proper structure, maybe not even live. Actually, we could send each other video of stuff, stitch it together and get an actual video together and do something with a bit of structure, a bit of script, a bit of fun, because I'm always up for a bit of acting and having a laugh with you. As you know, I don't always keep my videos 100% serious. I like to have a bit of a giggle, and that's just the way I keep myself. So if you ever hung around me or out like that, you would see that I like to have a laugh. I've just got to abandon you guys 1 second because my system's about to run out. I've just got to shout for the charger. Bear with me. Have a phone charger. Buy new fire trucks from Playmobil. Sorry, commercial break there. I just had to get the charger. I'm on like 10%. It's going to run out. There we go. Plug us in and then we're safe. We're back in business. Right. Let's apologise. I've got to get this on again. Right. So who is actually in the UK? I live in Lincoln. Who is in the UK that's maybe up for a meet-up when the film comes out, and we'll go to the cinema and watch it together, meet up in a somewhere in the middle, and then go and do it that way, you know what I mean? Drunken Demons in London. Jeff Link, you're in United States, Illinois, so I don't think you'll be getting on a plane over here, and I definitely won't be going over there. Mickey Daniels, you're in Wales, UK here. Wayne Kinney, whereabouts? Leicester, not far from me. Ashwin Rajput, not far at all. Swansea, mate. Holland. Hereford, Julian Davies. Leicester. Drunken Demon. Brighton. Wayne Kinney. Huddersfield, mate. Gaz Shaw. Earlston, Scotland. Yeah, I'm in Lincoln. I've got a right itchy nose. I used one of them, you know, them things that you stick up your nose and it shaves your nose. And it's made my nose itchy. Yeah, so we could probably, you know, arrange a meet up where we meet in the middle or something like that, and a load of us could go and watch it together. We'll see. That's just a thought. What I am actually doing is I'm getting, at the Odeon, you can pay £17 a month, something like that, last time I saw it anyway, and you can go to the cinema as much as you like. So when the film comes out, I'm going every single day and asking people how they liked it every single day for a week, and then we'll have a true, real feel of how the film is, you know what I mean? And people will definitely be, you know, if we've got blooming 50 of them, yeah, and 40 of them are saying they like it, we know we're on to a winner, don't we? So I would love to stream it, mate, but I'd get in a lot of trouble. Right, Odeon is class. Yes, it is. Right. Here we go. Let's go a bit off key here. What do you dislike about the Terminator franchise? You know, we all say how much we love it. What do you dislike about the Terminator franchise? We all have something that really gets you back up about it. What do you dislike about the franchise? Drunken Demon, you hate the timelines. Bill Barkley, Terminator 4 and 5. The TX, that's me. I fucking hate the TX. Oh my god, the worst invention ever. SSSSSSS Schwarzenegger, bad acting. Really? Arnie makes the films, man. Arnie's the Terminator. I get what you're saying, but he's acting as a machine would. Sal Riz, all the movies after T2. I don't blame you. Favourite turd, it's become since T3. That's Charles Kerr. Yeah, agreed. Lee Parsons, Genesis. Julian Davis, do you think it will be as entertaining as T2? I think it's going to be off the Richter scale, mate. I do have a lot of faith in this film. I really, really do. Motorbike Terminators that humans can ride. Yeah, it shouldn't need handlebars. It just doesn't make sense. I totally 100% agree with you then. Once John Connor started riding that Terminator motorbike, I was just like, oh god, give me a break. Jesus, it's like HK having a blooming cockpit. It's not going to have a cockpit. The HK is a freaking Terminator. It sees exactly like a T800 does, and you know they're all termination units. So yeah, riding a motorbike that's yeah, I totally agree. Okay, T2 was Hugh Jackson box. Kickle Spoon. T2 was a Hugh Jackson blockbuster which didn't leave anything to continue on. Yeah, it did make it difficult to. The story could have continued. It could peak off for anywhere. It's always possible, but it was that good. It's like the water had reached the ceiling and there's nowhere else for anything else to go. It's kind of unfair on everyone else. It's like James Cameron was like, beat this one, yeah, man. Drunken Demon. Anyone going to see the remake of Pet Sematary? No, I'm not. John Elkin, New York. I love the fact that I'm over there in New York. That's great. It's weird. It's like technology today. It's ace, isn't it? And that's, you know, it's madness, isn't it? How technology has made stuff like this so simple. When Terminator 2 came out, you couldn't dream of having forums like this or joining anything like this. It was impossible. What I find so amazing about T2 as well is how timeless it is. It's as much as James Cameron invented this, that and the other, and he wouldn't have known about the internet back then, and there was no real knowing how anything was going to be. It's like you can watch Terminator 2 and it would still work today. You could have that film released today and it would still work, and it would be a blockbuster. Yeah. Cybernet Systems. I hate that they've made it child friendly to watch. They should keep it R-rated. Definitely. Did you watch my video yesterday about the films that were R-rated? A lot of them didn't deserve an R rating, and it's like too simple. You know, what is an R rating these days? Is it R rating because they swear too much? Is it an R rating because there's a bit of sex in it or a bit of blood? I mean, I can't warrant a film being an R-rated film if it's got computer graphic blood in. Hence, The Predator. It had CGI blood. Every time a weapon penetrated a human being in that movie, it was CGI blood. You know, I would love if people could actually respond verbally on here, but I don't know how I don't think you can do that on here. Jeff Link, my friend wants a future war movie where it shows John beating the machines, kind of like Saving Private Ryan. We're going to get a future war film if this film makes it by T8. I think the timeline will follow through to whether we get it like a Saving Private Ryan, like we said earlier. We don't know. We hope so. But whether it shows John Connor winning or I don't care, as long as we get a future war. Shaky Channel Reviews. Sorry, I meant Salvation was great as a future war film, but it wasn't dark enough. See, I don't think it was that good a future war film. I think it was a dust bowl of a film. It was John Connor let it down. There wasn't enough action in it. There was too much trying to explain itself, and there was too much wandering around getting lost. That Marcus Wright, you know, it just, I don't know. It didn't warrant being a future war movie anyway. Sorry, just looking for some questions that we haven't done. Drunken Demon. What about Arnold sitting next to the dog with the beer? That gives rise to the thought of us having the human template T800 bloke with the dog. It could have also been a red herring to get us, because they know us lot do this kind of stuff. Not my channel, but they know us lot speculate, theorise. So why not have a photo of Natalia Reyes with short hair so people think that she's going to be pretending she's John Connor? Why not have Arnold Schwarzenegger next to a puppy dog or whatever with a beer to make people think he's going to be the human being? You know, it's all... I don't know. It's a lot to give away, isn't it? Him sat there with a beer. It could have just been a break. They could have been waiting for sets to been built up or something. But then it could have been him being the human being that is the template for the T800. I'm not sure if I want that though. I like the thought of the T800 that was sent back either in T1 or T2 as a reserve that then hibernates or infiltrates and then kicks into gear. I don't really want to see the origins. But then we have the problem of he's a big terrorist, probably on the top of the FBI list. How can he be infiltrating society if he's blown everything up and been shooting people? Yeah, Tony Kuick, I think they're on a break. I think it was just on a break in between filming. That's what I believe. Michael Wolf, greetings, mate. Are you late? Charles Kerr, I don't think Arnie as the human adds anything to the story. No, I don't believe it adds anything to the story either. We don't need to really know who Arnie was, who the bloke who donated the skin was, or anything like that. Yeah, like I say, it doesn't add anything to the story. In fact, it probably lames out the story, if I'm honest. Michael Wolf, we forgive you. Don't do it again, it's you grounded. Jeff Link, do you think there'll be a lot of murders in a Terminator movie? Well, hopefully we get, like James Cameron said, there's going to be a bad T-800. He's going to be like we've never seen him before. So hopefully he turns up, plows through everything that he needs to plow through, or Gabrielle Luna's character plows through everything just on a mass murderous, don't care who's in my way, I'm getting to where I'm going and I'm killing everything as I get there. I believe that Gabrielle Luna's character is going to be hardcore nasty, quite freaky, being chased after. BWO, Paradise, Rally Videos, Linda Hamilton is maybe the thing that Dark Fate I am most excited about, and Cameron's involvement. I hope Linda has a big role in this movie. Linda's probably the thing that's drawing me in the most. If they had done this movie without Linda Hamilton in it, I'd still be excited and looking forward to it, but not as much as I am to see. I mean, we all love the character, don't we? Sarah Connor. We want to see how she's developed, how she's grown, how much torment she's been through, because, you know, what, 91, 2001, so yeah, nearly 30 years of torment. Sorry for being a bit dim then. Nearly 30 years of torment, because it is torment, whether John's there or not. Having to look over your shoulders for the rest of your life. It's not like your next door neighbour wants to beat you up. It's the T-800 wants to kill you. Skynet wants to kill you. Knowing that the future's doomed. It leads for a very interesting character. So Linda Hamilton's going to be the draw. I think Linda Hamilton will be the main protagonist in this. I think Linda Hamilton will be the main part of the trailer when it comes out. Linda Hamilton, it's going to be based around Sarah Connor mainly. Sarah Connor teaching Natalia Reyes the ropes. Don't know what her relevance is to the movie yet, but we are going to find out, because Natalia Reyes, playing Danny Ramos, she's signed for 3 movies. So she's in all 3 movies. So, spoiler alert, whoops, that was a bit late. Yeah, so Natalia Reyes is in all 3 movies if the trilogy gets made. So we obviously know that she survives this somehow. So Sarah Connor's going to be a big deal. Sarah Connor's character development is a big deal and something I'm very, very interested in. Sarah Connor is going to be teaching Natalia Reyes the ropes and what's going on and helping her survive. Sarah Connor is going to be a big, big deal. And because it's James Cameron's ex-missus, he's going to have made her work really hard, like, you got to jump over all this, you bitch, you know, that kind of thing. I'll get you back. Butch 1976 Lockett. Maybe if they used Arnie from being a bodybuilder where Skynet decided to choose his body because it was strong. Well, I don't know. They didn't choose his body because of the strength. It was just the skin design. It was just how the skin grew and it turned into... that's how the T800 looks. It's not because of strength. T800 strength is because of the unit underneath, isn't it? You know, that's how T800 is. Bill Barkley. I hope it's set in the future, Coda, in the future war. It's set in the present day, mate, and maybe flashbacks. And we are going to get a future war. So I can almost guarantee a future war. It will be set in the present day. I know it's set in the present day because we've seen the police cars used and they're modern day police cars. There's also vehicles that are quite dated that look like from the 90s, from the Terminator 2. So we might have it set Terminator 2, present day, future war for a little bit. But future war might just be foreshadowing like it is in every other one. Tom Stapleton, is there any indication that they will get an actor standing in for Robert Patrick like there is for Edward Furlong, seeing as how we are returning to the T2 events? I don't think we're going to see any T1000, so no standing. No, we've not seen any hints of anything in the behind the scenes photos. All the doubles, you could see Arnold Schwarzenegger's double, you could see Linda's double, you could see, you get where I'm going. There was no double of Robert Patrick. There was, yeah, no Robert Patrick double, but I will double check for you. But we've not heard anything. At the beginning, there was speculation that Robert Patrick as the T1000 could be coming back, that he was training for the role, but it was just in the wind, you know. It was just yeah, just a load of rubbish, really. It was just a hype thing. Something about script. I like that they kept the shooting and the script under wraps. So they were really strict with the script. Tim Miller had so Arnold Schwarzenegger, Linda Hamilton would be doing their scene. They got a page of the script, and then they had to hand that back in. So no phones or anything like that. They got given their lines for the day, and then they had to hand the lines in for the day back, so they couldn't be put online. So I'm buzzing that they've kept it under wraps. Like I think I said before, they learnt from the Genesis hash-up with the trailer for that. How, like I keep saying it, but who in the right mind thinks that giving away everything in the movie before you get there is what people want to see? Insaneness. Absolute insaneness. Right, I'm going to wrap it up there, guys. I will try and keep them up in all these live shows. If you're enjoying them and you want to join in and everything, going for about this length of time. If you're not subscribed, help the channel out. Subscribe, it helps boost the channel. Please leave a like, because I forget to ask for people to like and subscribe at the end of my videos. When I make a video, I always forget to do it. But it's not like top of my agenda. I just want to get my thoughts and theories out. But yeah, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I can't ask you enough. It helps the channel out big time. I really want this channel to succeed and grow. I want it to be here in years to come, so we've got a platform for us all to dive on. So please subscribe. Thank you for joining me again. Some of you next time will notice that your name has turned blue because I have turned you into a moderator over the next few days. That's because you comment and you turn up, so thank you, guys. Yeah, I can't thank you enough. And yeah, great session, good questions. Come into the comments of ideas for the next video, what you would like to discuss, stuff like that. But yeah, so Carmelo S. Crow, see you later, mate. Craig Shaw, peace out. Julian Davies, see you later, mate. Wayne Kinney, see you later. Danny Bongo, peace out. Kickle Spoon, hasta la vista. Sven Otten, I'll be back. Sal Rears, laters geez. Tony Kinnick, next live chat will be Saturday. Let me know Saturday or Sunday, which works better for you guys. If you say Sunday more than you say Saturday, it'll be that day, but it will be at the weekend. Billy Barkley, see you later, mates. BW. BWO Paradise Rally videos, see you later, mate. Hope to see you again. Ollie Mercer, regular as always. See you later, mate. John Elk. Yes, it is Linda Hamilton's last go around. See you later. Jeff Link, later, mate. Jimmy Martin, Saturday. It is more than likely going to be Saturday. Tony Kewick, bye. Cybernet Systems, thanks for joining me, mate. 7 PM as normal. Until we agree on a better time that everyone works out with. Mag, see you later, mate. Joe Marmer, you've joined too late. Yeah, we're ending the show now. Starts at 7, normally on for about an hour. Mag, hasta la vista. Yeah, let me know Saturday or Sunday, whichever suits you. And it's either going to be Sunday and Wednesdays or Saturdays and Wednesdays. That's how we're going to do it. Butch 1976 Lockett, take care, mate. Shaky Channel Reviews, see you later. Honestly, I do enjoy these shows. Please help the channel out by subscribing if you're not subscribed. Until next time, this is Upside Down 6.